Hey guys, it's me Luis. So one more day, we have this one as the XC90 2018, brand new. It's a customer car. We have the dealer glass. This glass is coming with the primer already, and all the brackets. We're going to transfer the new, the lane departure to the new brackets, including the bracket for the review mirror. Now today we have a review for the new tools. So we have this one is the setup tools for WRD. Very nice, very smooth. I'm going to test them today. We have this one because we got to use with this orange mat. The other one I have is black, so now it's orange. So we're gonna start working on this one now. This one is not very difficult. It's very simple. Remember, you gotta take the pins the same like the Lexus, so no big deal. Just like that. You got one more in the middle right here, and if you don't want to make it pressure, just pull this little bit and just open it, and they're gonna pop. Really nice. Okay, this one you gotta remove the cap. This time I'm just my box right there. Alright, and this one, remember the same clips like Volvo use all the time, the same like the X60s, the same. This one you're gonna remove this one today because it's gonna come through this one right here. Now the wipers, I don't want to take the hose, I just move the plugs, because sometimes when you disconnect it, they're in beside. Sometimes they can go inside, and it's really difficult to take them off. So that's why. Okay, so this one the same way. You can skip this part for the next one if you want, because it's gonna be the same like the other side. But I'm gonna record everything because the customer is a little picky. So they have another auto glass companies, they have problems in this place, so that's why they call me, because they don't want to have more and more issues with the installs, because they start having leaking windshields. But they want to use the dealer Adam glue. That one is just one tubing with accelerator, those kind of epoxy glue. Like one is a glue, one is a dryer. So I will show you in a little bit. Wipers, really easy, no big deal. And remember your 2 bolts in the middle, 8 millimeters. So we're going to remove this cover here. I'm missing one. So this one cover. Remember, if I set everything inside, is because I'm not going to move this truck, this car for any reason, okay? So because soon I start stripping the parts inside for the lane departure or for the interior, in this case outside interior, I cannot move no car anymore. So that's why I put my stuff in here. So you see these connections right here. So to me it's really easy unplug these ones right here, but I don't want to do it because sometimes if one of the lines drop, it's really difficult to go all the way here and get it. So that's why I don't like too much. The only I do is like this, just leaving beside, and that's the only you have to do. Okay, you don't want to be emboldened, because sometimes the hose coming over here, you got to open this one and pushing up. So that's why I don't like it. So this one just clips to the corners. Remember, got a couple of attached right here. We'll take the corners because sometimes they're really tight. So let me open just a little spot right here. You see, that's why you gotta remove the cap for this one, or it's gonna be on your way. There you go. This year these guys make the covers really big. The cow panels really big comparing with the other ones before. There you go, really easy. see, this is all you have to do. How long does it take you? A couple of minutes? Okay guys, as you see, we have the stops over here. Remember, careful with this. You can pop and just slide it up, or you can just leave it right there. In this case, if you want to take them off, you only have to do is pop this one a little bit and just slide it up and just put it back when you're ready. Because sometimes when you use your line, you can just cut them out, so or break your line. Okay, now let's go inside. But before, let me remove my covers over here. This corner is very deep because they're hooking into the glass. Let me get it out. It's right here. There you go. You see these kind of hooks? That's the problem. They go really, really deep. It's like a little. There, we got it. You see? It's kind of hooked. Sometimes they catch these ones right here. These little slots right here. They're gonna just catch this kind of metals right here. So, alright. So let's go inside. Strip the panel for the lane departure. This is the part I don't like with these new ones because it's a lot of work. I mean, comparing with another cars, you may bring another plastic stick. This little bit because I want to see. Now this one is really big. Okay, so you want to take this one out, you can't, but it's good. You got to take this one out. It's got a clips right here, and here is really, really easy to damage. Okay, just watch all the time these areas. You see, I gotta go slowly because this kind of clips sometimes they break, and there's nothing can hold. You gotta replace it. Okay, really slowly. Very gentle. All right, take the first cover because I'm talking about is these ones. These ones break really easy. Just careful. All right. Now the bracket. Now this is the tricky. This one has to come out, okay? But all the time it's gonna be the console on the way. You can take the console out, but I don't want to involve more stuff to remove. So what I do is take this one out, and this one will be popped down, okay? So because I don't want to take this one out. Sometimes the clips on this one, I don't like it. So I'm gonna go here, up this one, and you see the bracket open, okay? But it's on the way for the console over here. Alright. Now the only we have to do is you can leave this one here if you want. And this is the big guy. Okay, careful with all these teeny plastics. They break and it's really hard. Remember, put this one before put the big one, okay? Don't forget, or you cannot put this one because the console is on the way. So you have to, in that case, you have to take the console. You see kind of little clips right here? That's holding inside. I don't want to mess with this one because the clips is inside. I don't want to do that. Because you see right there, the clips is there. It's the same like the Porsches or some cars, they got a clips here and they gotta go inside. Okay, so I never take this one before. And I don't want to find out it's got it bolts behind this one or here or clips. I don't want to mess with more parts here, okay? You don't have to remove parts, don't do it. It's good that you want to learn, but you go on the way to break something, you will pay. So it's better don't attempt to find on the hard way. Okay, so now it's gonna start. I'm gonna cover my dashboard, okay, when I start cutting. So now remember, this big bracket, you can start stripping the parts from here if you want. You got a bolts here, another one here. It's very easy. And another one, let me see if I find it, is over here in the back. Okay, but what I do, if you want, you can take it now. But the mirror is the problem, so you gotta take the mirror out. Let me get how even time to get put launch. Okay, I'm gonna grab from here and just twist for the any directions if you want. Okay. Okay, we take the mirror out, and now we have the full access to the bracket. Okay, in this case, if you want, you can take everything out, or just right here if you want. You can take this one out. It's the only plugs coming from the harness. So all right, so now we're free. The attachment for the bracket on the sensor, you have more time. Okay, you get one up here. The second one is behind here, the wire. Okay, now before I take the third one, it's time to protect the dashboard. This area really is going to damage the screen. Guys, you don't want to pay for one of those. With the new designs and the screen everywhere, it's better done trust. Right there. Alright, now that's the only is attached. Okay, now this bracket here, it's gonna be up, there you go, a little bit, and there's all your bracket here. Now we're gonna take the connection here, the plug, I mean. Let me just get it, because sometimes these guys, even when you open it, there you go. And now this little plug here, all right, it's your sensor. Remember, this is the sensor for the condensation. One more here. There you go. Remember, we reuse the rain sensor pad. Okay, this is like the force. You don't have to replace for a new one. Then from here, I don't want to get problems with this one. And the last connections over here. Alright, and that's all. Okay, this is the big lane departure ever. Now remember, this one has a fan right here for cooling this area. So when you put these wires, never put the wires crossing this area. The wires always run around, because you can put the wire here, it's going to be on the way for the fan, and it's going to hit it all this area, and you have a problem with that. Okay, so that's all from this area. So we're going to put this one in safe right here, and now we're going to have to remove this one. The bracket's going to come out and just transfer to the new one. Okay, I'm going to cut the video here because I don't have too much SD card today, and see you in the next stop to start cutting with the orange bag. Okay guys, I'll see you. Okay guys, we're back over here. I put another cut here because I don't want to finish the SD card in one shot. So we're going to take this one out. Alright. So I'm going to put this one here now. Okay, and now transfer this one. Remember, it's really easy. The only you have to do is put it on the same way. Never move these ones right here. This is adjusting. The only dealers can do it. Okay, this one and this one, sometimes this one, but not touch it. So just transfer your system on the same way. Okay, so just right here, you gotta go inside there and right there. Okay, and that's all for your bracket. Remember what I say, don't put the wires, because sometimes some people put the wires right here, this one for, like this, and that's not good. You gotta go behind, okay, like the was before. Okay guys, let me put this one here. There you go, like this way. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here because I'm gonna start cutting my windshield. Just right there. Remember, we have a plug on the here, so don't forget this one's gotta put the green. So I just put it because I want to show you how you're gonna put it in this clamp and this of a clip and here. Okay, but remember, don't forget to plug for the green. Okay, let's go now for cut with the orange bag. Now remember, this one is easy to use. So we're gonna set. Now remember, this one, you don't have a rule for this guy. You can kill 2-3 times, but you don't have to. Just one time is enough. So I'm gonna set the system here and this point. Enough room to protect my interior. You can go more up, not low, because you cannot stick the drill in this direction. Maybe I'm a little low, so I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Right there. Okay, and remember, the top will be the left and the right will be the bottom. Just put attention how you set the line, or you have to reposition the tool because the line is going to be crossing. Okay, so put all this away here. Remember, no scratches because this is very thick. It's safe. My gloves, I mean my safety glasses. So on this way, see, so this is the top. You gotta put the dust protector, so I got a lot of room, so I don't have to use it, but don't forget to use one. Okay, right there. Now before I pull my line, I have to protect the dashboard, or I'm gonna make some marks or burns by the line. Okay, and now it's gonna pull. Remember, this one should be one. Okay, so this one, remember this. There you go. We got top, bottom. This one, what I recommended is fit the top first, second the bottom, because you can retract in the line or feed more if you need it. This one is not really difficult. You can use your zip knife if you want, but I don't like it now. In some cars I do. Like many of my jobs I do that one, but when I got a nice cars and expensive cars or some kind of designs, I like more use cords. And you looks better at this kind of dealerships, believe me. Okay, right there. And now only retract the line. And will be the bottom. There you go. Alright. Now if I set the line on the right way, I don't have to reposition anything, okay? If not, I have to do it. Alright, and now the lock for the orange back. Sorry about move the camera back. Always watch these guys. I lost a couple of these ones already. So I'm gonna cut the top first, or the bottom. It's up to you. But I'm gonna cut the top now. Now I'm gonna start pulling. Remember, protect the interior, but you can use just your hand if you want. I'm in the first speed, the second speed. retracting a little bit, and I just protect the top because the top is very close. So in this case we're gonna use this right here, because remember this Volvo, the headliner is pretty close to the bracket. No problems, it's getting very easy. You can see the metal right there. You see the headliner is really deep. We're gonna stop on here like that, and just switch this one. And making the cut. There, and finish the cut in any area on the top. Just turn in this direction. And that's it. Okay guys, so really easy to use and effective. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut the video here. We already cut everything. I'm not gonna close this one, just right there. And you see, no problems at all. So let me take my glass out. You see right there. And also I'm gonna test my quick set on this one. So, but I want to set the glass with a new WRD. Okay, let's take this one out. I'm out of tickets over there. Alright. Okay, as you see, everything is perfect, intact, no damage. Alright, interior, everything is good. Okay guys, I'm gonna clean. Now I'm gonna apply my products for the factory dealership glue, and after that I see you in the next shot just to install. Okay guys, so we already next set the glass. Already put my primer already set for the Volvo. Remember, we're gonna use the Volvo glue. There's two parts, remember, like the Porsche. So I'm gonna work faster. I only have no more than 8 minutes before this thing already dry, and there's nothing you can do. Okay, let's go. I already attached my bracket and everything, so make sure my caps are good. Okay, so I'm gonna just start hang my system over here. There you go. Remember, this one we're gonna go under here. There you go. It's got a big bracket on the top, so that's why I want to watch the interior. Alright, I'm in, set, and that's it. Alright, now let me clamp this one, because this kind of glue is not the same like the X30. This one is, it's not really, I mean, it has some density, but no, like Porsche is really bad about the density, but this one is not really bad. So before move, there you go, we clamp. Okay, the only remember we have to do, this one is gonna stop the pipe. There you go. I'm just gonna just sit like that. There you go. Okay, so that's just it. This one is a little higher. I gotta just push it down really slow because this kind of glue can squeeze really easy. Okay, because remember, it's not really dense. Exterior and other glues, they're really cool, but this one, no, not too much. You know what I like with this WRD set system is really light. Those kind of tubing, they're really light. This one, they are plastic, so they don't have any weight, so it's really nice. So now you see it's open, so all I have to do is push it down and the cap close. Just a little push it. Because today is hot. Okay, now I want to make sure I got the same distance. Because the alignment is very important on these guys. You see, if you open it. Quarter here. Quarter. There you go. I gotta just fix that mold. It's very easy. Just with a little screw. There you go. Same distance over here. Okay, guys. So we're finished. So we use the orange pad, the WRD new system set up, and everything is nice. In this case, I have to go a little more higher because I have zero dip on this one, and also the brackets is really high, so it's couldn't touch in my metal, my roof, so that's why. But it's really easy to use it. Okay, guys. So see you next shot. I got one more. Tomorrow's gonna be in body shops. Probably next week I put more videos. Okay, guys. So see you next.